Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. We've got another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we've got Valar Gaming on the channel. Valar, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Yeah, really good, man. Really good. Yeah, pleased to have you on.
Oh man, thank you.
Why don't you tell people what we're going to talk about today?
So we're gonna talk about Dark Elhain. I actually was trying to get Valkyrie and going nuts for that. I didn't pull anything good. I got 2 dupe legendaries and Dark Elhain.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know that everyone's going to get, not everyone, most people that have been playing the game for a while are going to get Dark Elhain as their login reward in the next, week or so. So,
yeah, it's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a perfect timing. But I guess before we get into that, just tell me a bit about, how you got into YouTube, how long you've been doing it for. Yeah.
Well, I just kind of wanted to start doing it for fun, more or less, and then I started in September. Doing it on my phone. Actually, kind of the deal was I was gonna with my wife. I was like, I'm gonna go get a gaming PC and do all this stuff. And then she's like, why don't you just start on your phone and see if you have any moderate success first?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, that's fair, right?
Yeah.
So after about a month, and I'm like, well, I got like almost 150 or 200 subs. I'm like, that's pretty good for just starting on my phone and like recording videos in my car at lunch sometimes, really. And I'm like, she's like, okay, cool, go get yourself a PC and do all that. I'm like, all right, perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
So I really probably haven't been doing it like where I actually did the videos with me and him and like more serious until about December, because it was pretty inconsistent for the first 3 months.
And how often are you putting videos out?
Like 3 or 4 times a week now. I'm not quite daily. There's some days where I just can't,
Yeah.
But usually around 3 or 4 times a week. I'd say 4 actually now. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Cool. Well, let's have a look then at Elhain. So you've got Elhain literally like maxed at level 60, good to go, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, I do. And I try to build her so she can get, pretty decent damage and 100% crit and everything too. The problem is her speed's not quite as high as I want it to be, but I'll show the total stats.
Yeah.
34k or KHP with almost 4,000 attack. Her speed's 175, 100% crit rate, and then 267% crit damage. There's accuracy, but you don't really need that. I don't think she does any debuffs actually, now that I think about it. But I'll show the gear here, and then we'll kind of review the skills and stuff too.
Yeah. So you've pushed it to just be like a damage beast. You've gone for all out Nuketown. Okay, cool, nice.
And that's pretty much where I think her value is actually too. Is just pure damage dealer. And I actually think there's a lot of players that will benefit from her. Maybe not necessarily like because we have endgame setups and everything too.
Yeah,
like a whole ton of endgame players might not use her, but we'll show her, against tournament and stuff too. But this is pretty damn good gloves. 80% crit damage with double crit rate roll. Just the crit rate with attack on this one, which came from the battle pass. I was like, wow,
did it?
Cool.
That's actually really nice. Yeah, triple crit rate roll is always good. Yeah.
And then speed boots. These were just like crit damage, divine offense. Excuse me, and then cruel set.
Yeah,
probably be more idea if you could put her in like all cruel or something, but this was just to get the stats that I could get to.
Yeah, or would she benefit maybe from Savage, I guess?
Yeah. More ignore defense, right? Yeah, Savage would be good. I don't have a whole ton of great Savage pieces, so that's kind of why I didn't use that. But this setup, it got me the crit rate and crit damage I wanted, really.
Yeah.
With attack, too. And then this is pretty good, the weapon there. And then, I don't know, this is really just what I had. This is almost like the crit rate is okay. And then this shield, again, more crit rate. So the sub rolls on the crit rate were pretty good across the board on this stuff.
And if you were going to get her, then obviously we're going to see her in action soon. But if you're going to get her and you absolutely need her for your account, so you're at that level where perhaps you're free to play or low spend, you've got yourself 120 days in, and maybe you've only got 1 or so legendaries, a few epics, that sort of thing. So what sort of gear do you think she needs to actually start to become useful in your lineup? Because that's obviously high-end gear you've got there.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that is higher-end gear. So, I mean, it depends where you're going to use her, I guess. If you're going to use her for specifically an arena, I do feel like maybe like some cruel or offense gear, whatever you can get the best pieces you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that she could be a good campaign farmer because she does have this AOE ability, which is pretty cool. Okay. So maybe it would be worth it if you were going to use her for that, to do lifesteal gear even, right?
Yeah.
If that was your purpose and you were a free to play or low spender, you could actually use her in that capacity.
Okay.
But I think her value is still pure damage. And the other thing too is like this is cool, but I don't see it providing a whole ton of value in like campaign, you know. So yeah,
it feels like those decreased targets max HP abilities. We see them more and more at the moment, but it feels like there's not really any content that properly values from it. You don't get that much value out of that skill that I've seen.
Which is, yeah, I agree. Even what Rotos does something like this too.
Yeah,
with but it's cool, but it's not that cool.
Yeah.
Somebody did mention to me that maybe pairing this with like Destroy Set might actually be kind of interesting to test out and everything too.
Yeah.
But I mean, who uses Destroy Set?
Yeah, that's it. That's the first set straight in the bin for me. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this, you know, what she does here, like I fully booked her too. The nice thing is, I think she only takes 9 books, so it's not like a huge investment to book her. So that's good for the free to play.
Yeah.
Which I think her main value is going to come from that if you have a limited roster, right?
Okay.
And then the increased attack is cool, and then it has the AOE, which does decrease speed, all that stuff, and then
it's on a 3-turn
cooldown.
That's nice.
And this is the thing that's cool. That supposedly, hopefully, well, actually, it fills her turn meter and then activates this skill. So whenever someone gets a freeze, so this thing should be popping off left and right?
Yeah.
Which is if you're facing a tournament, but so there are some issues with it where she can get herself frozen over and over again too. But it instantly removes the freeze from her, and then it places all these buffs on her. So with all these extra buffs, like you saw, the crit damage I had was 267.
Yeah.
I still think even if you're a newer player, you want to try to build as much crit damage as you can on her, right? Get her to 100% crit. I mean, maybe you can't get up to 267, but try to get to close to 200 or wherever you can as far as crit damage goes.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering though. So if you built her with high resistance, good damage, I wonder if she'd be an absolute beast against Tormund. So I know this could be a problem against Tormund, right? So she could buff herself and just get frozen before she does anything, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah, which that can definitely happen, and we may see that happen.
Yeah, it'll be good to see that work.
It's weird. Sometimes it works perfectly. Sometimes it doesn't work at all, right? Okay. It's inconsistent, I guess. And then that's probably the RNG with facing Tormund, right?
Yeah.
But you're right. If you can build her where she's got super high resistance and then she's not getting debuffed at all, and you still can get those damage numbers, she could be just a killer.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have that good of resistance gear. I'll admit it's because I haven't farmed resistance gear.
No, sure. I've got some because I used to use a lot of heavy resistance teams. But no, it's interesting. Well, let's see her in action, I guess. Let's get her out in the field. So where would you say her best dungeon is for you?
Well, her dungeon, I mean, like I'll show. This is like a pretty easy dungeon to showcase her in, but I'll do Minotaur.
Yeah,
Ice Golem, actually, she's pretty good too. So I guess Minotaur and Ice Golem, we can run her in real quick.
Okay.
And then
get her in the arena.
Then we'll do the arena.
Yeah.
And then we got Madame Saracen. Okay, perfect. This should be a good setup. All right, and then she's gonna hit pretty dang hard. Now, granted, I do have pretty gear on her too, and her speed's a little wonky because I have Kymar in there for resetting the cooldowns, and she's actually slower than he is.
Yeah.
But boom, right there, you can see 80K,
nice.
70K. So she does hit really hard. Yeah.
Really hard, yeah.
Yeah, you need to obviously pair someone with a decreased defense for her to be able to do that. But I'm using her myself now because she's good in this, and she's also good in Golem. Granted, I'm using Rotos and everything too there.
Yeah.
But
have you done any runs here with someone like a Skull Crown that does a big AOE?
No.
I'm just wondering how hard she hits compared to a Skull Crown, because that was a big hit, 80k across the board. AOE is a big old hit.
Yep. And that's a good point. Like my Skull Crown's gear is not very good right now. To be honest, I have Skull Crown a whole ton, which is probably stupid, but
yeah,
she's but
that's much better than I thought it was going to be. Actually, 80k across the board is hard. That's a good hit for anyone.
So she does need to decrease defense, and it's dramatic, the difference between like if I didn't have that defense up, I mean, you're talking like it's like 30k she'd be doing, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But if you look here, I mean, she did the most damage out of anybody in that run, 414k.
Yeah, by way as well.
Yep. So damage wise, she's actually really good. And then we're gonna show her on Golem. My Golem run, it's gonna take about 2 minutes, so maybe 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
So with this setup here, and then we'll just run with that. I got Arbiter in there to do the res and everything too, just in case my team falls over. But she gets through the wave. I want to say the waves take less than a minute with her. So, okay, it was 60k there.
60k across the board, yeah. Versus a Royal Guard hitting there for 60k as well. And we know Royal Guard hits hard. So that's good damage. It's better damage than I thought she was going to do, for sure.
Well, that's kind of actually where I thought, like, look, if you are that free-to-play player, maybe even if you don't use her in arena, she's going to have really good value in dungeons for you, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like especially the dungeons like Golem, like Minotaur, excuse me, sorry about that. And then even in Dragon too, like she'd be good in that.
Because if you're somebody that doesn't have like the Royal Guard that's doing those big AOEs, then even I guess if you're trying to farm your way up through Spider, you know, if you're at level like 13 through to 16 Spider, AOE is king. So
maybe we could try her in that. To be honest, I haven't even tried her in Spider. Like I haven't even used her at all in Spider. I mean, we can go in there real quick on level 13 or something and see what she does if you want.
Because that's absolutely a lot of people are stuck at that level, aren't they? They're stuck at that kind of 13 to 16 where you still need AOE, but the Spiderlings start to actually do some damage. So,
it took me forever to get through those levels, and I was stuck at those levels in Spider 19 until I got Miscreated Monster. You know, I've been there.
Yeah. I did quite a lot of takeovers, and takeovers generally, they come to me and they say, this is the area that I need help in. It's normally always that Spider area. But I guess this is quite dangerous here. That big AoE, she does that big AoE even when the ads are up, which is quite unusual, actually.
Yeah, that is funny, actually, because usually all the AoE abilities are suppressed on Golem at that point. Yeah, that is funny. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, it's really rare. It's very rare for them to do that.
Oh, I know why it is. It's because her skill prompts because of the freezes. Well, his AoE does
of course,
freeze, right?
So she's doing it also. Yeah, okay.
So I guess she could be kind of dangerous now that I think about that too. To use in Golem because of that, depending on who you pair her with. And I've got an Arbiter here, so that's actually helping resurrect her and everything too.
Yeah. So she's has she done it also there? So one freeze. Oh, she died actually. So one freeze there, that would have procced it again, wouldn't it? Because it's only on a really small cooldown, And
then this is actually going to be like where if Arbiter dies, and my Arbiter is actually hanging on by a thread right there.
Yeah, she's struggling, but Rotus will probably carry it home.
Oh yeah. He can solo the whole thing. So
yeah.
All right, there we go.
Cool.
But she did. Again, look at the damage, right? Obviously, Rotos is insane, but the almost over 1.1 million. That's actually pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we were talking about before, I feel like I got Stag Knight from the Battle Pass, but you could pair her with like War Maiden if you were
definitely
the free to play type that you just farm a War Maiden up and use her in conjunction. I think that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we try Spider out?
Yeah, let's try like a Spider 15. Throw her in as some AoE damage.
Okay.
If you've got a couple of other AoE style champs.
Should we do 15?
No, not 15 actually. No.
Negative affinity.
Maybe do 14 then.
14. All right, let's try that out. Who do I take out in this one? I guess I could take out. This is almost like check out Drexstar.
Yeah, you just want somebody that you just want AoE damage champs in there, really. So yeah, just take Drex out. We should replace it with Dark Elhain. We should be good to go there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because we got Tyrell to do the decreased defense.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the idea at this level is you just need to constantly nuke the Spiderlings, don't you? You're just constantly nuking them down.
Yep.
With as many AoE champs as you've got with some good damage. So what's she doing there? 30k. Oh, no, that's Tyrell.
That was Tyrell. So she will come up right here. Here we go. 80 and 90k again. Yeah.
And that's without decreased defense on there as well. So she has got enough. She's got enough to nuke these Spiderlings for sure. I know you've got great gear, but I mean,
especially at these levels, I didn't even think about that before. The mid levels of Spider, she could be huge with that AoE ability.
Yeah.
Really big. I don't think you're going to use her in Spider 20 or anything like that. But
no.
Yeah, but for the mid tier, great. Yeah.
What was her cooldown on that nuke ability?
I believe it's a 3-turn cooldown.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. Yeah, I think she could be good here.
And the nuke ability that this is where it's cool, I guess, for Golem, it's cool and it's bad, right? But the freeze is what triggers that too. So she will technically do a snowball on it if you're getting frozen a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why the AOE happened in Ice Golem a few minutes ago.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You can see I'm not even that speedy on this. That's probably the rest of my gear combined. Oh man, it's taking me 1:20 to do Spider 14.
So good, so good. But look at her damage there. Okay. So she has kept up with Royal Guard. Nice.
Yeah, Royal Guard, Cold Heart. She beat Cold Heart actually. I don't know if Cold Heart got a Heart Seeker off in that one or not. Probably, but
yeah, she got one off. I saw her actually. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So we'll try her out in Arena now. This is going to be the big test. This one right here is going to be the big test.
Yeah, definitely.
This team.
Well,
so I'm going to manual it.
Should we try her in a fight that doesn't have a Tormund first and just see is she capable of being that kind of nuke champ? And
okay, let's try this one right here. She could probably destroy this team. Let's see.
Yeah. So we want if we could get a decreased defense off and then she nukes. Let's see what sort of damage she does against other champs.
Clear this bolt out here, and then we'll do Madame Ceres and cool. Who else? Should we bring in Rhodos or should we bring in Trunda? I mean, it doesn't. Either we'll just bring in Rhodos so we get single target stuff more, and we don't get nuked before we can see what she does.
Yeah, cool.
All right, and then I'll just do this manual so we can get Madame Ceres's decreased defense and everything off.
Nice.
And I don't necessarily want him to start snowballing. Like I'm purposely doing this.
I want, yeah.
Super weekend. All right, now here we go. Decreased defense on everybody. Let's see what she can do. Boom! There you go.
Oh, one shot. That is really similar to a Skull Crown damage. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that is good damage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you pair it with a decreased defense. She's pretty nice, right?
Yeah. She's got a chance for one shot.
Should we do the challenge now? Right here, we got
Let's do it. Or take the easiest team first. What do you think's easiest? Let's go for that first.
Okay, this one's got way lower power, so we'll see.
Okay.
And looks like they haven't fully worked on their Fushan yet. So, but it's still not that's not a tyrant there too. Yeah. Okay. I think we got it though. But okay, there we go. So people got frozen. No, the decreased defense wasn't up yet though. But you can see she did the ability and it still hit everybody for about 26k-ish.
Yeah. And she didn't freeze herself.
She didn't freeze herself on that one. So it actually worked on that one. Right?
Yeah.
So let's see here. Yeah. And the hits are a lot weaker without the defense, you can see. But she has all the buffs up. So there you go again. Somebody was going to get frozen there, and that ability popped off again. So this is actually working the way it should.
It's kind of nutty, actually. If it's working nicely.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of. I guess we could just get rid of her right now.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I mean, he's probably dead anyway. Okay. I'm glad it actually worked and showed it where it does work because we were talking about this where sometimes it's a little inconsistent, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we see it how it's inconsistent in the other one too. I'll just put it on auto right now. All right, there we go. So that was good, and I don't think we even got this decreased defense up because Madame Ceres just got frozen.
She was just frozen the whole time. Yeah. But I mean, even without decreased defense, she chunked some big tanks out there, didn't she? So damage level is decent. Yeah,
very good. Yeah, very, very good. Like she took care of it. So, all right, now this one's the challenge, right?
Yeah, high player power. Yeah, let's see what happens here.
This guy's probably doing what I do, just hang out in low gold 4, farm metals for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so somebody got frozen, right? So Arbiter got frozen. She did it right there, and then now I'm hoping that Madame Ceres can actually stay. Like she doesn't get frozen or anything, so we can get a decreased defense.
Yeah.
She still far hasn't gotten frozen herself yet, which is good.
Have you seen it a lot of times where she does get frozen?
I have seen it, yeah, which is really weird. And you would think it's supposed to work like sort of how things are working right now. I guess I can try to get rid of her actually. So there we go. All right. Yeah, let's steal something from you. Oh well, okay.
Here we
I gotta do less damage. She's provoked now and she's almost gonna die. Steal some of this stuff. There we go.
Probably one.
Okay, 56k. 56k is pretty nice there.
That was just a Ray 1, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she only used that one ability there. The up front. Now I got Rotos and Relentless Gear. Maybe I should have taken Rotos out. Actually, we'll refresh and see if we can get one more.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Arbiter hits like a wet noodle. So that's okay. Let's see here.
The decreased defense on a tank, 40 odd K. Yeah.
40K. Okay. Wasn't bad.
Not bad.
But she didn't get frozen, I think, the entire round.
No.
Like both of those, she did not get frozen at all. So actually, she's kind of working.
Yeah. I bet she could be really annoying. But actually, if you're running that speed team with an Arbiter speed up, you're almost going to provoke her to do that every time, aren't you? That initial
because
hit.
Somebody's going to get frozen a lot, right?
Yeah.
Because of all the buffs you're putting up and then the increased attack, all that stuff, right? So somebody's getting frozen,
I'm just thinking, imagine if you had two of them lined up.
So, that would be sick, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
it's like a firing
I'm going to have two of them in a week and a half.
Yeah, that could be good fun. Two of them lined up, half decent amount of resistance, and just bam, get two nukes out. That could be fun.
We're gonna have to try that.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get her to proc her ability then.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I don't know if I want to do that one. Hegemon.
Oh yeah.
But maybe. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. We'll do this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not getting Hegemon on the first hit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Should I take Rotos out? Or
maybe take him out. Take him out for just somebody that's gonna someone that's gonna heal or something. Someone else that's gonna get that freeze up. So another speed champ or a healer or something like that. If you got one, maybe a apothecary.
Okay, yeah, my apothecary's no gear or anything on him right now. Should I put Whirlim in there? Because I'm just worried. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alrighty.
You're going first.
Oh, she got frozen there. She I don't know if you saw it. It froze her, and it didn't do the ability. So there, it actually did it where she didn't actually do the AOE.
So she got all of the buffs, but she didn't get anything away.
Which I don't understand. Maybe it's because it's doing more than one thing, so it's actually freezing her sometimes too. We got lucky on the other rounds.
Maybe, yeah. And does that put that ability then on cooldown, I guess? So
it does not put it on cooldown because you didn't use it yourself. So if it triggers automatically, it only goes on cooldown. I were to.
Right. Okay.
So see right there, it's a still off. This is actually they're all. We might actually lose this one. Oh man, that did nothing because of all the buffs they have up.
She's frozen again.
Yeah. See, this is actually now we're showing it like she's getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Down. Block revive. We'll just back out of that one.
So that's actually, that's kind of rough when it doesn't go your way. It's impossible to win, isn't it, at that stage?
So it feels like there's big RNG with it because of that, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's triggering because she's doing multiple buffs, right? So at some point she's going to get frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good chance she's going to get frozen.
Because ideally, the way it should work is right there. She shouldn't get frozen, and she should do that ability, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I would have interpreted it to happen. Yeah. But when she works, she's great. When she doesn't, she's terrible.
Yeah. She's literally that's exactly it. I feel like from what I've seen, I feel like she's better for dungeons. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe she's decent. Maybe if you could build some resistance into her gear, she might have a chance. But even then, if you get to sort of high gold, you're going to need 400 odd resistance to make that work. So that's a lot of investment in gear to try and get it to work.
To get to where that is.
Yeah.
I don't use her in high gold 4, and that's usually where I'm at. And I've never seen anybody else use her in high gold 4.
No.
So, I mean, granted, not a lot of people have her yet, but it's, I don't know. She's going to fall off. So I think her best value is sort of for mid-tier, right? Maybe she's going to help you get to gold 4.
Yeah.
That I could see happen. Plus dungeons, too. Like, I'm still just going to keep her in my Minotaur team. I just like seeing the 90K pops.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So if it's you then, if it's your advice right now to somebody that's coming into the game, perhaps is a mid-game player, would you say level her up, book her up, or would you say there's probably better out there to use your resources on?
If you're a mid-game player, level her up, book her up. That's my opinion on her, because she's good. You even said it. She hits similar to what a Skull Crown would hit like too, and not a lot of people at mid-game are going to have a Skull Crown, right?
Yeah.
So I think she's free. So that's the other nice thing too, is it depends on what you have. But if you don't have Skull Crown, you don't have a lot of stuff that we all chase for, absolutely book her up.
Yeah. So she's not in that dark. She's not in the Dark Elhain bracket. She's more like in the Gaelic bracket. Yeah. She's got her uses. She's going to be useful, but she's not top tier.
Exactly. Yeah. She's good for a mid-tier account. That's her purpose. I like. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Well, look, man, it's been really cool having you on. I've really enjoyed seeing Dark Elhain play out as well. It's the first time I've seen her at all. So, cool. Thanks for coming on and doing that, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So guys, I'm going to put Valar's YouTube link down below. Absolutely go and check out his channel. He is grinding away. Get involved. Go and watch some of his content. He's a good guy. Cheers, Valar. I'll catch you soon, man.
Cheers, man.